up the bass line. Pump up the pump the pump up the pump up the pump up the pump up the bass line. Wait. Pump up the pump up the bass line.
With a slow motion crew, and we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Welcome to the Truman Memorial Fieldhouse. I'm Grayson Suzuki, joined by Max Lozier. This JV team for Benedictine looking ready to go 2-0 this week after losing in overtime last week. Today against John Adams Rebels. John Adams looks like they have a small squad tonight, maybe only have 2 substitutions on the bench. Meanwhile, it'll be interesting to see if how far Coach Terry goes into his bench.
Yeah, no, I definitely see him going pretty deep tonight. They'll have a little bit of rest. I think the next game is Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, just probably give your starters some rest.
And your starting 5 for JV. Number 15, Ashton Avzal. Number 11, Earl Jackson Jr. Number 1, Antoine Livingston. Number 3, Dooney Laster. And number 4, Amari Avzal.
It's the same lineup they're rolling with from last game also. Big men, both Avzals, they did get into foul trouble early and kind of didn't play as much until late fourth quarter, but really didn't matter once the game was so far out of reach.
Yeah, the one thing I heard about last game was tempers did fly. Definitely got to keep that under control today. And John Adams gets the tip. Pass out to number 0. Stolen away by Antoine Livingston. Livingston takes it in. Easy lay-in.
Maybe it could have been a travel there on John Adams early.
Number 0 trying to shake Earl Jackson. Passes overhead. Back outside the arc. Guarded pretty heavily by Livingston. Double teamed. And a jump ball called.
Like the 2-3 play again. They ran with that all game last game, and it's working out pretty well for them.
Amari passes into Dooney Laster. Laster crosses half court. Gives it to Livingston. Livingston gives it to Jackson. Jackson back to Laster. Laster into Amari Avzal. Can't get it. And rebound John Adams.
Good defense. It's a good way to break up the fast break right there.
John Adams inbound. Number 0 outside the arc, drives in, a little bit of floater, no good.
Wow.
Rebound and lay-in, also no good.
Kind of just throwing up shots there from John Adams. Just off-balance shots there.
And the second jump ball called today.
Yeah, if that's what we're seeing from John Adams only, just throwing up shots like that, just stick with that 2-3 and then just get the rebounds and push it. It's going to be your easiest way to win this one.
Number 15 tries a 3, hits the outside of it. Ashton with the rebound, gave it off to Livingston. Livingston now to Earl. Earl to Laster in the corner. Laster gets in to Livingston. Livingston stolen away. Now up and over to number 15. Laster saves it.
Good play there by TJ to hit it off the John Adams.
Livingston inbounds to Jackson. Livingston crosses half court. Gives it off to Jackson. Jackson to Laster in the corner. Laster drives in and gets it off to Amari Absol and gets it in.
It's a great pass. Good court vision by Dooney there.
Excellent double team work by Benedictine. Got the ball half court. And number 15 passes out to a guy in the corner. Can't get it. Rebound Laster. Off to Jackson. Jackson, easy lay-in.
As I was saying, get the rebounds, push them right down the court. Oh.
Early foul called on Earl Jackson. Antoine Livingston gets up and he stepped out of bounds. Great steal, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. Earl Jackson playing good defense. Number 20
Travel, maybe.
finds a guy inside and gives it to Livingston. Livingston can't get it. Rebound Ashton. Ashton tries to spin it away, and John Adams will have it.
Man, they're hitting hard underneath. Ashton got hit in the face there pretty hard.
Number 0 drives in, and a block by Ashton Avzal.
Oh, good block there by Ashton.
Now Dooney Laster will inbound. Laster to Jackson, back to Laster. Laster, long pass to Jackson. Jackson to Antoine. Livingston finds Laster.
3-second violation on Ashton.
Number 20 crosses half court. Gives it to number 22, and a block at the rim again. Rebound Ashton. Livingston gives it to Laster. Laster tries a three. It's not good. Rebound himself and gets it to fall.
Floater.
8-0 Benedictine.
Out of bounds. Gonna be a sideline violation on them. Stepped over.
Laster gets it into Jackson. Jackson from outside. No good. Rebound at Ashton. Gives it to Amari, and it's good.
That's that brother connection right there.
Yes, it is.
Didn't even look up, just threw it right to him.
And Laster gets an easy steal. It's 12-0 Benedictine. Number 10 gets a long pass. He drives inside. Batted down again, Ashton Avzal. Laster too heavily guarded, got the pushing foul.
Foul previous to that was number 22 for John Adams.
Now Livingston inbound, gets it off to Laster. Laster tried to get it to Jackson, couldn't get it away.
wonder what they're talking about. That last foul was on 0, right up top at the B.
I think they're wondering to see if it went out of bounds on Benedictine or if it was on John Adams.
Oh, okay. 0's not in the book, so that's going to be a technical foul on John Adams there. Just
Interesting.
mishap by the coaches possibly, or honestly maybe our score table.
Laster gets an easy free throw. And hits the second one. So a 14-0 ball game for Benedictine. Livingston gets it to Laster. Laster passes out to Livingston. Livingston trying to drive inside. And foul called as Angelo Sisa and Tegan Fischel check into the game.
Foul was on 15 for John Adams, so just not a good pass there.
Livingston gives it out to Sisa. Sisa to Fischel. Fischel thinks about a three, drives inside instead. Gives it to Livingston. Livingston back to Sisa. Sisa.
Oh, come on, man. That's the second of the game now. 3-second violation in the paint for Ashton.
John Adams inbound, gets off to number 10. Number 15 drives inside. Another block by Ashton Avzal.
Make up for it with the blocks.
It's got to be his 5th of the day. Antoine Livingston gives out to Fischel. Fischel for 3, hits a back iron.
Another one on that. That's a foul on Ashton now.
And sure enough, Ashton Avzal comes out as Walker comes in. Number 15 gets out to number 0. Outside the arc. Skyhook, no good. Antoine Livingston crosses half court, gives it to Fischel. Fischel to Walker. Walker for 3, it's good.
Good shot there. Finally a timeout. I thought that was going to come a bit earlier, but we got some sound effects going.
Shane's unlocking new things with the scoreboard.
Oh my gosh.
Seth Ozanich now checked into the game.
Travel, wow.
No travel called there.
Seth had a good end to last game, defense and offense. Just played really good for the last 4 minutes of that game.
And no points scored yet for John Adams. Finally a 3 try, no good. And it'll stay here.
I mean, they had to travel maybe 2 or 3 times on that possession alone. Got a call out here or there.
Number 22 trying to get in. Ozanich breaks up a pass, can't get the steal though. And a missed shot leads to a rebound by Livingston.
Probably another travel there right before a shot.
Livingston to Ozanich, no good for 3. And Sisa can't save it.
Bengals just gonna go on a man press here, kind of.
Number 15 back to 0. Number 0 trying to shake Walker.
Oh. Too much contact there.
Now Benedictine and John Adams both tied at 3 team fouls apiece. Number 22 outside the arc. Guarded heavily by Ozanich. Almost lost the ball. And he throws it away.
That one was just a no man's land over there. Looks like the wrestlers just got back from a tournament today.
Official for 3. It's good. First quarter, it's 20-0. Number 0 drives inside. Shot is no good.
Oh, man.
And Ozanich couldn't save it. So 0 gets the ball back. Pass out to number 22. A logo 3. Hits the back iron and off.
Scoreless first quarter for the Rebels. Good defense by the Bengals.
Good defense, but I think you got to watch Ashton Avzal. He's had 2 fouls already called on him for 3-second violations. He's been making up with it with good blocks. But I think John Adams can find a way to bait him into gaining the 3 seconds, which could result in a nasty turnover.
For sure, and they got the skill to beat this team up and down the court, but just can't have bonehead mistakes, easy baskets, or just stupid turnovers through this game and be smooth sailing through the next 3 quarters.
A lot of sound effects going out from the score table. And as somewhat expected, some of the JV starters taking a break. As Sean Borders, Earl Jackson, Joels Bryant, Ashton Avzal, and Tegan Fishall checking the game for the second quarter.
I love it. I mean, this team's getting wins, and there's 4 freshmen out on the court, and each 4 of them play. Good time for them. It's impressive to what this program can do with all the freshmen, how well they've played this year.
Your top 2 here, Earl Jackson and Joels Bryant. Amazing chemistry. They work well together. And now Jackson gets a pass off to Bryant. Gives it back to Jackson. Jackson looks to drive inside. Gives it out to Bryant. Bryant drives inside. Tries a floater. No good. Rebound. Ashton Avzal and easy put in.
Be the garbage man for them today.
And a steal by Earl Jackson. He's got an easy lane.
Oh,
and
wow.
a block comes in.
Man, out of nowhere there.
A DK Metcalf chase down there.
Yeah, he went down that court quickly. Underneath.
Sean Borders gets it into Bryant. Bryant to Jackson. Jackson lets a 3 go. Hits the side. Rebound to Tegan Fishall. Borders dancing around, gives it out to Fishall. Fishall for 3, it's good.
Fading to the side on that one. Good 3 by Tegan. He's found his groove the past couple games, hitting shots consistently. It's been a struggle for him through this year, but it's good to see him finally start to get into a groove.
Now number 14 tries the 3, no good.
I mean, they're just dribbling it into each other.
And a long pass to Borders from Ashton. Gives that to Bryant. Bryant to Borders. Borders thinks about a three. Gives it to Fischel. Fischel for three. Can't get that one. Rebound Ashton. And he gets an easy one.
Good pass in there up the court. I mean, Ashton kind of just floated one to half court to Jewels, and then just good passing. Found the guy underneath after.
And a foul called before the steal on Bryant. Borders came up with the steal. As John Adams takes the timeout.
Surprisingly, that is their first timeout of the game. With 5:06 left in the second quarter, I feel like they would have taken a couple more after, I mean, down 27-0.
Well, and I don't think Benedictine has taken the timeout at all this game.
Jerome Baker is in the house tonight for the probably both games. Good to see him back at his alma mater. He's playing for the Titans now. They unfortunately did not make the playoffs. They're going to have the first overall pick in this upcoming draft, though. He is also going to be a free agent this year, so we'll see where he lands, hopefully in Cleveland.
Wouldn't it be cool, Max, if they get Jerome Baker and Shador Sanders?
I'm not sold on Shador. I don't like him, but Jerome Baker, I'd love to have him back at home because be around the football program a lot more. That's just a good confidence boost to have alumni coming around just like him, just around at practice and stuff. It'd be awesome.
And an easy pass to Borders. Borders gets a lane, and it's good. It's 29-0 Benedictine. A lot of passing around outside the arc. Playing good inside defense against John Adams.
You just got to pass to find the bucket if you're John Adams at this point. I mean, you're not going to... Oh, my gosh. Wow. Ashton just, I mean, absolutely killed that ball. Wow. Oh, my God.
That's the sixth block of the game.
Tyree almost got killed by the ball there. Wow. They just got to pass to find a shot now.
Almost found one there. Gives back to number 10.
Wow, I mean, almost got another one there. He's got to watch that, though. Swatting down, he can smack someone, get a couple fouls on him. You just don't want that.
And Borders misses a three. It's number 15 crosses court. Gives it back to 0. He drives inside, almost loses the ball.
Yeah, I mean.
And a steal by Ashton. Earl Jackson for three, no good. And Ashton knocked it out of bounds.
It's going to be a whole new group for the Bengals here. Just going to get everybody time today. Trammell also on the bench. He's yet to play. He's been out for about 2 to 3 weeks with an ankle injury. Just hope this is kind of one of those perfect games to come back because you'll get time later in the game and just, get your win back. And then when you have fortunately say it's just once you have a better competition, a better game, he'll be good to go for that.
Yeah, big game next week. Laster gives to Cisa. Cisa thinks about a three, drives inside, gives it to Amari. He can't get it to fall. And rebound number 13, John Adams. Cisa tries to steal.
They're going to call a block on him. A little too much contact there by Cisa. He kind of got hit in the face, but they're going to call that on him. It is alumni night tonight for Benedictine, so you're going to see a lot of alumni coming in and out. It's probably one of the reasons Baker is here tonight, but his younger cousin TJ also plays. He's number 1 for JV. So
Laster gives the Seaside
oh, wow,
and
that's
a block.
a foul, yeah.
A block and a foul there.
Came down a little too hard there on Cisa, kind of hit him in his head.
And Cecil will shoot 2 from the mercy stripe. Gets the first one. As we have now reached 30-0 in this game.
As much as you love the blowout wins, a little more action's always wanted.
Number 0 crosses half court. Gets it off to number 22. And stolen away by Cisa. Full court pass to Walker. Walker, almost a circus layup. Can't get it to go. Cisa for 3. No good. Now number 0 getting crafty.
Wow.
And it hits the underside of the backboard.
This
And a no-look pass from Laster. Tried to set up a Zanich 3. Couldn't get it.
And Cisa is one of those just unselfish players, man. He's going to go out there, give you his best couple minutes, best defense you're going to ask for out of a point guard, and gets his own basket there now.
33-0, Benedictine.
Good positioning by Walker there. You just gotta, I mean, Coach Terry said you just gotta slide into it, take the charge on that one. But
now 22, long pass. It's number 10 tries the side and it's stolen away. Mari Avzal. Cisa almost loses it. Can't save it. As he fell into the wrestling room stairs. Number 0 crosses half court. Gives off to number 15. Handoff.
oh, there they are. Bench a little mad with the bucket. First bucket of the game comes with under a minute left in the second quarter.
And Ozanich gives off to Amari. Can't get it. He's going to try again. And a foul called. Laster gives to Walker. Walker to Ozanich. Ozanich for 3. No good. Number 0 with the rebound. Crosses half court. Gives to number 22. Number 22.
Wow.
And another point scored by John Adams.
How good.
Amari almost had a chance to hit a buzzer beater for a lay-in. And at halftime, it's 33-4 Benedictine.
open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a whirl, Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a whirl. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you...
Welcome back to the Truman Memorial Fieldhouse. Second half of action underway. Number 2 crosses the half-court line. Passes out to number 20. Back to number 24. And he threw it away.
Nice start to the second half.
Antoine Livingston gives it out to Earl Jackson.
Steal.
Stolen away, and John Adams loses it.
I mean, that's exactly how this game's gone tonight. John Adams is going to get a steal and then just throws it off his foot.
Dooney Laster will inbound. He finds Jackson. Jackson for 3. Hits the front iron. Can't get it.
Ashton's got to stop getting boxed out too much, and then he's going to try and reach over everybody to get a rebound. It's just not going to work, and a lot of these refs will start to call foul on him.
Antoine Livingston gets up high, tries to get the block. Helps a little bit. He missed the shot. Livingston now gives it out to Laster.
Whoa. I don't know about that one.
A confusing over and back foul called on the Benedictine Bengals.
I don't know, but I mean, I think what he was saying is Dooney's last step before he caught it was in the backcourt, and when he caught it, his possession was quote-unquote still in the backcourt.
His first foot was very clearly ahead, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Maybe just I'm not sure.
Passing game going on between John Adams.
Good move.
And that's exactly what we were wondering about. Slash too much there, and you're going to get called almost every time.
So Ashton actually only has 2 fouls tonight. Thought he had 1 or 2 more than.
And Earl Jackson gets up for a nice steal. Joels Bryant gets it. Actually, Earl Jackson got up for the deflection. Bryant got the steal. Antoine Livingston outside the arc. Gives it to Laster. Laster tries a 3. Won't go. Rebound Ashton. Livingston with the ball now. And he's hit pretty hard.
That was on 24 for John Adams. It's his first of the game.
We didn't see much of him the first half. Maybe a little bit of an interesting coaching change.
They
for John Adams.
They didn't sub at all, honestly. I don't think they subbed once in the first half.
No, they definitely saw they needed to make some corrections during halftime. Now Livingston tries a 3, hits a side iron, and no good.
Defenders got to let him land at least. Just ran right into him. A football player.
Over the head pass for number 2, gets it to 14. 14 now out to 20. Number 20 tries a 3. Rebound Bryant, gives it to Laster. Laster to Livingston. Livingston back to Laster. Back to Bryant. Back to Jackson. Jackson in the corner. No good.
Ashton, that was again right there. Just bad box out position. Got pushed back too far, then tried to reach over. Didn't even have to block it there. And good pass by Dooney.
And a nice lay-in from Jackson. 35-4.
As much of a nice win this would be at the end, it's depleting as a player. It's kind of just boring through the game. Oh. Man, he didn't play at all in the first half. Probably not a smart move by that coach.
Number 24 with a nice 3. Bryant, good kick out to Jackson. Jackson can't buy a 3 the second half.
In these games, you just got to shoot out of it, though. If you're in any type of like slump, or just got to shoot out of it. Shooters got to shoot.
And Tegan Fischel checks in for Joels Bryant.
Good pass.
And Fischel gets a nice basket, 37-7. Once again, number 24.
Oh, all right. It's going to be Bengals ball, though. Kind of would maybe a half second later, and that's going to be Bengals ball, and they still keep the possession. Now they lose the jump ball possession.
Laster, inbounds official. Fischel back to Laster. Laster!
TJ just trying to play make up and head, and Dooney just kind of just threw it before he even looked himself. Ball's just sitting on the floor. Oh, it's going to be a foul on Ashton. Wow.
Ashton getting into a little bit of foul trouble again.
His brother's going to come take him out now.
Yep. Now you just have to hope that Amari doesn't do the same thing.
I'm a little shocked on that foul call. I don't think I'd agree with that for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just the pass is just terrible from them, honestly. Just shoot, and like about to shoot, and then they go down and pass. It's not good basketball.
Number 2, long pass to 22. Back to number 2 on the logo. And a nice steal by Mari Avzal.
And that's a foul. I think that's a hold, if anything.
And Jackson has a lane. He'll be called for a foul, I think. Yep.
I wonder what's all with all the red shoes for the JV team. A bunch of them are wearing red shoes.
Everyone except for Cisa right now. And Cisa's going to check in for Laster.
Laster's one of those kids I can see making a really big impact on varsity next year. As long as he, I mean, got Coach Wink as a away coach now, as long as he just rides the path with him, gets bigger, taller, faster, stronger, you know, he has a chance to make a really nice impact on varsity next year. A lot of this JV team, I feel like most of them will move up and be very impactful, as, I mean, they are all sophomores and freshmen, which is really impressive.
Well, I'm most excited to watch Earl Jackson next year if he makes varsity.
For sure. I think he might get up in the playoffs just to practice. Definitely not to play, but he'll practice with them. He's an athlete, though. I mean, he's pretty strong. He's fast already. Just another year just working out. He's going to be a really good player, and he's a good football player also. He's a good edge rusher. And, you know, all edge rushers don't have to be big and stocky like most of them in the NFL are now. Oh, well, what's going on? Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I mean, he's going to be small. He's going to get low to the ground and just going to beat you with speed.
Now Jackson playing some good defense. Almost gets a steal.
Ooh,
Number 24.
Good body there from him.
Number 24 has been John Adams' best player.
Didn't play the first half. Maybe some type of school issue, not sure, but. Oof.
He's definitely been helpful for this team the second half.
It's going to be a jump ball, John Adams ball now. Try and find a little bit of momentum after that bucket. Cut this lead maybe a little less than could be. Just floating passes now.
15 to 10, no good. Rebound Livingston. Livingston crosses half court. Gives it to Jackson.
Oh,
Jackson,
wow.
reverse layup, almost wins. Now Fischel's got a wide open three. Can't get it.
Couple kids on the bench laughing, making fun of him. A little under 2 now to go in the third quarter.
Number 0 with the ball. Pass out to 22. 22 to number 15. Number 15 out to number 24. 24 to 0. 0 gets Livingston to jump, and he can't get himself a basket.
Probably should have been a double dribble there on 0. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Bengals just really rough third quarter here. It looks like they're just trying to keep shooting the ball. Hey, he's just trying to use his body there.
And pass from Seesaw.
Ooh.
And Jackson gets fouled there.
Man, that could have been bad there. When he was just up in the air, could have landed wrong there.
As Walker and Borders look ready to check in. Jackson, first one rattles out. As Walker comes in for Livingston.
Borders will be coming in for Earl.
Jackson can't get the second one. Rebound official. And stolen away. Number 22 outside the arc. And Cisa bat his way. Nice steal. Easy lay-in.
Way to use your body there.
40-9, Benedictine.
Yeah, not at this point in the game. You just gotta stuff that you have in your arsenal, like type of defenses, offensive plays. Just work on that now at this point. Just getting better, kind of like, hate to say it, but just kind of like a practice at this point.
Oh, it 100% is. That's how they intend to start the second half.
Yeah, that's a foul.
C-set official for three, it's good.
There you go.
43-11. I'm not sure when John Adams scored 11 points, but. Number 15 guarded by Cisa and Jackson gets off to 0, and he passes.
It's a good third quarter there by John Adams.
43-14. Cisa drives in. Can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound Cisa.
Oh.
Can't save it.
That would have been a buzzer beater there.
Number 24 inbounds to 0.
Shot will go. Oh.
Almost got that one. 43-14. Another interesting thing to add here, neither team has entered the bonus in this game.
Just kind of definitely shocking, I'd say, as there's been a good amount of fouls in each quarter.
I'll be curious to see who Coach Terry has out for this final quarter of play. Definitely not your starters.
No, yeah, he's definitely, I mean, probably just be any younger freshman players, and then just any players that don't play on the usual basis, which really isn't many. I mean, they are, our whole program, I mean, besides the freshmen now, varsity's about 12 players. They've got 11, 12, I mean 12 players also, so most nights, most of your team will play, so, and 12, it's not a good number, it's not a bad number, it's not an extremely good number. It's right there, and those are 12 players that you're going to trust to play.
Yeah, especially if you have a good 12, it doesn't matter how many the low number that you have. And Ozanich, 3, no good. Rebound official gives it to Cisa. Cisa, 3, no good. Rebound number 24. And Borders with a steal. Borders back to Cisa. Bit of a sloppy pass. Borders comes up with it. Official for 3. Can't buy it. Borders cuts inside. And stolen away by 14.
I don't like that one there.
No, official could have easily solved that. Got in front of him, got the pass. Or used a little bit of his height to advantage and got up and got in that pass. Now Bryant will pass to Cisa. Cisa back to Bryant. Bryant crosses half court, gives to Borders. Borders drives inside, gives it out to Ozanich. Ozanich fakes a man out. Floater, no good. Number 14 drives inside, heavily defended.
It's going to be Bengal ball there. Thought he almost called it out on us.
And Fischel will inbound. Fischel gives to Borders. Borders back to Fischel. Official to Cisa. Cisa outside the arc. Cisa to Bryant. Bryant to Borders. Borders pass stolen away. Number 0 with the ball now. Cisa tried to steal, couldn't get it. 2 Bengals jumping, and 14 will get a shooting foul drawn on Seth Ozanich.
JV's game, next upcoming games are Tuesday against, it's going to be the whole program against Elyria Catholic. It will be at here. Next one will be Saturday. All programs will play at Cleveland Central Catholic. And the next game will be Tuesday the 21st. Whole program at Padua. So not a lot of games coming up. So any minutes you're going to get in these next couple are just valuable because it's also going to be a lot of practice, a lot of recovery for a lot of these kids. So,
and a nice Euro step from Fischel, and he just couldn't finish.
It's kind of crazy to think that we're already almost done with the winter sports season.
It is.
It feels like it just hit December, and now, we're a couple, month and a half, maybe a little less than that, till playoffs start. Oh, could have been a really good pass there.
Well, and Max, I know our lacrosse team is looking forward to off-season practices end of this month, beginning of next month, as we prepare, trying to get a good playoffs this year. Asisa comes up with a steal, gives it to Fischel. Fischel drives inside, no whistle called.
Maybe even a charge there by Teagan or a blocking foul. Just guess the refs are just going to let him play out here. Yeah, but going back to spring ball, I think all programs definitely, all three, baseball, our senior class for them is really talented, and they've grinded it out for the past couple of years, and they deserve a nice run this year. And then lacrosse, they've been working really hard, and same track, always got to have state contenders for that. We can't overlook our wrestling team for state contenders because they'll have a lot of guys that will contend for states this year, hopefully, and Chris Maloney, Antonio Hobbs, Church. Fortunately, John Jones is out until about middle of the summer with a shoulder injury.
So we'll look forward to seeing him back next year for football.
Also, Davian Coffin has been a really good lighter weight wrestler.
Number 0 gives to 14. Sean Borders trying to get the steal any which way. 14 gets a nice pass off to number 24. He drives inside. Rebound, Seesaw. Seesaw out to Borders. Borders to Seesaw. Seesaw for 3. No good. Rebound number 24.
Maybe I'm being a little petty here, but just a little critique of this game. The lack of boxing out from any of our big men has been really poor today, and it's just not going to work against teams that are much better than this.
No.
Looks like John Adams will actually be subbing people in during the quarter. I don't think they've done that at all this game.
They haven't. Yeah, a lot of our taller guys not boxing out really well. Not what you want to prepare for, especially going against Elyria Catholic.
Yeah, your next 3 opponents are tough. CCC has had a really good year. Elyria Catholic record doesn't show it, and that's the same with our varsity. The record doesn't show how good they've played. They're 3 to 4 points away from having 5 wins.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that it's unfortunate, and that's the same thing with Elyria Catholic. You can't take any team lightly. We did that in football, and we came out of there in the third quarter finally with a lead. But can't take those teams lightly because their record doesn't show how good they've played. And then Padua has been a very good program again this year.
Sean Borders nails the and one. 49-15, one away from the 50 mark. What I have noticed interesting for defense is a triple team, especially when they get to that free throw line. You have 3 Bengal defenders just swarming, trying to get the ball any which way.
Yeah, I know they're in a 2-3, but it looks like it's kind of a matchup 2-3 where they're going to look for a trap somewhere on the court. I know we ran that my freshman year. I don't know if we still do anymore.
Number 0 tries a 3, hits the rim, can't
Good
get
block.
it to go. As Walker gets a block and the rebound after another missed shot. Borders outside the arc.
Good
Borders
drive.
tries to drive, can't finish. Cisa almost fell for an ankle biter. And a travel called.
Yeah, Cisa wanted that early after he went past him, but he did get it. Ref just kind of took a little bit of time to call it.
Cisa gives to Walker. Walker back to Cisa. Cisa drives inside, loses the ball.
Just, I mean, again, being real petty about it, but just sloppy play, sloppy passing. It's little things, but doing them in these type of games, they translate over to other games.
They do. Another thing noticed, especially in this fourth quarter here, I know we have a running clock. I mean, this isn't as serious, but there's been a lot of sloppy dribbling as well.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely want to get that under control.
Just let it go. You can, that's just freshman mistake there. You can't get that ball right there. Just, yeah, again, freshman mistake there by Jewels. Which is usually not the case. He's a smart player. He makes very smart plays that most players wouldn't make during a game. I think the ref is telling him that right now.
Number 22 aces a free throw. Second one is good. Bryant gives to Walker. Walker to Borders. Back to Bryant. Bryant to Borders. Borders outside the arc. Drives in, gives to Cisa. Cisa
There it is again.
lost the ball.
It's just sloppy dribbling. And I mean, that one was, I mean, at the midcourt line.
Another missed shot. And a foul called.
What are we doing down there?
Cisa far outside the arc. On the logo. Passes out to Borders. Borders for 3. No good. Rebound Walker. I think he tried to go to one side of the hoop that he wasn't on.
Hopefully they just try and dribble and pass this one out. A little under 30 seconds now, so.
Yeah,
No reason for another shot. It's not going to be a 50-point shot that John Adams makes.
And we might get 50 here.
Realistically, I mean, you like the half a century mark, but just not needed. Just pull the ball out.
And there it is.
It's always good when you win and you put up 50.
Number 20 gets a wide open lane. Can't get it. Rebound, Walker. Walker isn't going to dribble it out. Can't get it, and that's the ball game, 50-17.
JV, a really nice win. Now the next game will be at home on Tuesday. Varsity has a bit of time. The game will not start until exactly at 6, so there is going to be a little bit longer of a break than usual. So if you guys want to sign off, come back on a little round or before 6, that would be appreciated instead of waiting.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. Fada, fada.
hearts to neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Oh no. Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool you breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me.
with some Saturday night basketball action. The John Adams Rebels travel to Truman Memorial Fieldhouse to take on your Benedictine Bengals in tonight's Saturday night basketball action. Tonight's production of Benedictine Athletics begins right now here on the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome down to the floor here at Truman Memorial Fieldhouse alongside Max Lozier. I'm Patrick Floyd. We are very excited for this game as the Bengals are looking to win their second straight, and they're completing the John True tonight. They face John Hay in the home opener, John Marshall Wednesday night, now John Adams. Max, if you want to talk a little bit about Wednesday night's game and win over John Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, it was just 90 minutes of straight defense. 90 feet of just straight defense, and that's what's going to be the biggest. That's what's going to have to help them through this playoff run these next couple months. It's going to have to be that stretch of defense through the court because the shots will fall, and we saw that last game as they really could not miss.
Yes, the thing is, when the Bengals gain momentum, they're a much better team, and they feel themselves on offense, and they get the offense going. They forced a lot of turnovers last game, got to keep that going, and have to keep capitalizing off of the turnovers, and they'll be just fine. We saw in the JV game, John Adams, is not very deep. They've got a deeper varsity team, so it'll be interesting to see how much of a difference it really makes. The Bengals are rolling with the same starting lineup that they did on Wednesday night, so hopefully it'll work once again. With that being said, as warm-ups are just wrapping up behind us, we're excited to bring you another matchup of Benedictine basketball. Bengals are going to win another one here at home and turn things around a little bit, as it's been a little bit of a rough time here at home this season, but a good opportunity for a big win tonight over John Adams.
Sure. And yeah, their record is not true to what type of team they are. I mean, 5 or 6 points, and they're a totally different team with their record. So hopefully they just come out here tonight with a good win.
With that being said, we're going to send it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Matt Wilson, for tonight's starting lineups and introductions.
On behalf of our president, Dave Schroeder, principal Dominic Finelli, athletic director John Carter, assistant athletic director Mike Winkler, the students, staff, and monks of St. Benedict, we welcome you to Truman Fieldhouse here on the beautiful campus of Benedictine High School for tonight's game between the visiting Rebels of John Adams High School and your Benedictine Bengals. At this time, please rise for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. To make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Thank you. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the OHSAA. The officials for this evening are Mr. Ron Bates, Mr. Jeremy Lowder, and Mr. Vincent Key. Starters for the John Adams Rebels. Number 4, 5'9" senior, Marquise Lewis. Number 23, 6' sophomore, Delonte Warner. Number 12, 5'11" junior, E.J. Jones. Number 5, 5'10" junior, Josiah Baxter. And number 3, 5'10" senior, Cortez Barrett. The Lawyers are coached by Mr. Vincent Hunt.
Your limiter's off. My what? Limiter's off.
Now, up on your feet, and let's meet your Benedictine Bengals. At guard, 5'11" junior from St. Aloysius, number 3, Kamari Carter. At the other guard, 5'10" junior from St. Pascal, number 15, Lou Carlton. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Welsh Academy, number 4, Gio Ramos. At the other forward, a 6' junior from Harvey Rice, number 0, Jonathan Spikes. And at the other forward, a 6'3" senior from Jesu, number 14, Noah Whistler. Benedictine's coached by Mr. Chris Solano. He is assisted by Mr. Brian Laughlin, Ron Friedel, Francisco Santiago, Terry Williamson, Tion Wynn, Greg Lozier, and Jordan Simmons.
All right, we are just about ready to get this matchup underway, a matchup that the Bengals should be able to kind of dominate. Unfortunately, we do not have a roster for the Rebels tonight. John Adams never responded to anybody within Benedictine to get us a roster tonight, so we're going to do our best.
Yeah, I mean, I love the starting lineup. They brought energy really quickly for the Bengals last game, so hopefully they can do that again this game also.
Here we go. Rebels and Bengals underway inside Truman Memorial Fieldhouse. Bengals win the tip-off. It goes to Spikes. Now it's Kamari Carter up top on the Bengals logo. He goes to Luke Carlton on the left wing. Big game from him last time. Now it's Ramos inside. Goes down low, Whistler. Whistler fading away, putting up no rebound. Goes to Jonathan Spikes. Spikes gets it out to Carter up top. Now he kicks to Carlton. Carlton to the short corner. Now inside the post to Noah Whistler. Kicking out to Carter. Good ball movement from the Bengals. Spikes on the right wing. Down low, wide open. Whistler blocked up off the glass. But a foul called on John Adams, number 12.
Good play by them. And John Adams, they've got a big kid down low in 23. He's held his ground multiple times down there against our big men.
So Whistler's going to be at the line shooting 2 free throws for Benedictine. And a chance to put the Bengals up early. First one rattles off, and the Bengals have had free throw troubles all season long. So they just have to find their rhythm from the line. Hopefully free throws won't make an impact in this game like it has in the past. Second one is good. 1-0 Bengals lead. Here's number 4 over to number 3. John Adams moving the ball around. It's now in the corner. To the right wing. Now it's up top. Working on Luke Carlton. A 3 on the way is off. Back iron. Rebound John Adams. Whistler tips it away, and here go the Bengals in transition. Jonathan Spikes goes to Ramos. Ramos lost the ball. Picked up again by the Rebels.
A little bit too hard of a pass there by Spikes to Ramos.
Ball rolling around, picked up by number 23, driving through the paint. Potential foul, but he misses the short jumper. Bengals get it back. Now it's Noah Whistler in the corner. Goes to Ramos, and again, Ramos trouble corralling it in the paint, and it'll be John Adams basketball.
Seemed like the same problem in the JV game was the passing. even though they did win, but passing is definitely a struggle. Love that the Bengals are starting on the press again.
Rebels inbound in the backcourt. Bengals applying the pressure in the backcourt. Carlton and Spikes knock it free. Carlton comes away with it, throws it over his head to Spikes, but again stolen away. And we've seen this all season for the Bengals. The turnovers have cost them basketball games. An offensive foul on John Adams, and the Bengals will get the ball back.
Luke Carlton has been the perfect example of a role player in a system. He has been probably one of the most consistent players for the Bengals this year, and that just shows a charge right there also.
The turnovers have been the issue for the Bengals in the game that I would point out specifically has been the North Royalton game. I did watch that one online, but it was just turnover after turnover, and the Bengals found themselves down in a situation they shouldn't have been in. Nice lob up to Ramos, and he lays it up and in. It's 3-0. And a 30-second timeout taken by John Adams.
It's a quick timeout there. I'm a little shocked, honestly.
Yeah, you're only down 3-0, but I guess Rebels coach didn't like what he was seeing, so.
Just how quickly maybe the Bengals will bringing down the ball. Just lack turnovers from them also. Decent sized crowd here tonight. Saturday night, I mean.
It is alumni night tonight. So I know that that's a big event going on. I know there was supposed to be a student section, although unfortunately there is not. Just like 4-ish students.
A couple students just scattered around everywhere, usually.
Yeah. It'll be Rebel basketball inbounding from the opposite baseline. Defended by Noah Whistler. And they do get it in. Instant pressure, and the Rebels throw the ball away. It'll be Ramos to inbound for Benedictine. He does get it into Jonathan Spikes. Spikes crosses the timeline, gives to Carlton on the left wing. He almost threw it away. Carter is able to come away with it. Carter's going to drive through the paint. Lob it up to Whistler, who tried to finish the alley-oop. But they do get Whistler with a foul. That's his team's first. And it'll be Rebel basketball.
Looked like the Rebels were also in a 2-3 matchup there also. Kind of tried to trap up top, but looked like it was a 2-3.
Driving in the other direction is number 5, almost stolen by Carlton. They do get it down low, spinning off Ramos, putting it up, and that's not going to go. Ramos grabs it out of the air, and the Bengals will look to add to their 3-0 lead. Whistler's wide open, takes some time and gets it blocked away. 3 guys on him as it's Ramos coming through the lane and laying it up and in. It's 5-0 Bengals.
Could have been a couple fouls on the Bengals there on the defensive side before that bucket.
Here's a corner 3. That's going to rattle off. Rebound goes to Kamari Carter. Carter gives to Carlton. 3 ball from the wing. Off. Rebound Ramos. Ramos kicks it back out. Carlton pass to Carter. Carter up top. 3 ball. And he banks it in. 8-0 Bengals.
It's a nice bucket right there by Carter. Hasn't been a 3-point shooter really at all this year.
He's really elusive, though, good at getting to the basket, as a 3 on the other end is short. Rebound goes to John Adams. Bengals, again, have to just limit second chance opportunities. I've been saying it all season long. Kamari Carter passed to Ramos, tipped away by number 12. Ooh.
Gonna say tipped off Ramos' hands.
Yeah, initially I thought that was out of bounds off of John Adams, but it will be Rebel basketball. John Adams will take some air out of the basketball. Try to set up this offense to get them on the board for the first time this evening. Number 12 on the right wing. Now they're on top of the logo. Guarded tightly by Kamari Carter. Now on the left wing. Carter shifts over. Up top. Now they're going to drive through the lane. Spikes knocks it free. Carlton comes down with it. Carlton shovels it ahead to Noah Whistler. Whistler, corner, Carter, 3 ball. Just short. Rebound goes to Jonathan Spikes. Spikes bounces it out to Carlton. Carlton back to Spikes. Corner 3. Short again, and it bounces off the top of the hoop out of bounds.
Smart substitution there by Coach Salata. A couple of those players, just a couple lazy passes in that last 2 possessions.
Tyree Williamson and Bryce Mayteen and Damone Darmond into the game for the first time tonight. Whistler and Carter remain out there for Benedictine. Rebels set to inbound. Almost stolen by Williamson. They do come away with it. Driving through the lane. And a charge called on number 5. Nice job by Damone Darmond to plant his feet and get the charge call.
2 charges in the first quarter. I love it. That is pristine basketball right there.
Williamson set to trigger. He gets it into Kamari Carter. Carter back to Williamson. Williamson back to Carter. Carter through to Whistler. Now it's Darmond, right wing. Gives it back to Kamari Carter. Carter over to Mayteen. Catch and shoot 3. Rattles in. Bryce Mayteen knocks it down. And it's 11-0 Bengals.
Got to get him into a groove.
When he's in a groove, and that's for sure. That's
go.
thrown away. And a kick ball call. It'll be Bengal basketball again.
Not sure I agree with that one. It looked like it hit his leg.
Yeah.
Not his, that definitely didn't kick that.
Jackson Stoltz checks in for the first time tonight. Carter will exit. Stoltz out there with Williamson, Whistler, Darmond, and Mayteen. Rebels inbound. Right wing working on Jackson Stoltz. Up top now. A little fake pass, throws it up, no. Rebound Stoltz. Stoltz quickly in transition. Slows things down. Dribbles towards the middle. Kicks it to the right wing with Williamson. Now on the elbow, it's Whistler. Whistler to Mayteen. Mayteen drives baseline, dumps it down low. Wide open to Mo Darmond, and it's 13-0.
It's a really nice start from the Bengals here. You can't, 13-0 run to start out the game. You cannot say anything else besides that's phenomenal.
Christian Shorter checks in. They have thrown some turnovers, but it doesn't matter because the Rebels have not been able to convert off of them. And we saw this exact same scenario in the JV game.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, JV Rebels, they didn't get their first bucket until maybe
the very end of the second
quarter.
I think it was 1 minute.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement here as they drive through the lane. Darmond stops that up. A 3-ball attempt is going to be just left. They're going to get it back, though. And a foul called on the floor. Let's see who they got. Give me on Tyree Williamson. That's going to be his first, team second.
And kudos to Coach Salata for making some lineup adjustments. You know, starting lineup, they weren't bad. They just weren't good at the start of the year. Made the adjustment, and it seems to have been working out for him the past couple games.
Trouble there on the wing as Darmond gets the steal. Here he goes in transition. Having a little bit of trouble handling the ball. Mayteen comes down with it, gives to Williamson. Stoltz corner 3. Yes! Jackson Stoltz hits, and it's 16-0.
It's really nice to see a couple of your guards that don't usually shoot the 3-ball hit them tonight.
Yeah, Jackson Stoltz has had some trouble from beyond the arc, but he's 1 for 1 tonight, and that's all that matters right now. That's going to be a traveling call.
I'm a little shocked that the Rebels do not have any points right now. I mean, they have had a lot of looks inside the paint. Second chance buckets, 3 balls that just haven't gone down, so it's kind of shocking that they still have a donut on the board.
Stoltz to Shorter, hands it off to Williamson. Williamson scoops it over the top to Jackson Stoltz. Stoltz through to Shorter. Shorter, corner 3, Mayteen. Rattles out, almost got it there. You could see his little frustration, and that may be the issue with Bryce Mayteen getting in his own head a little bit. Now a deep 3 from the left wing, and it is good for number 14. And the Rebels are on the board.
Yeah, the other problem with Bryce is he does seem too tense up after he misses a couple shots. So as long as he just knocks them down in a while, it's going to be good for him. You just got to keep his head in the game. if you lose him, you might be out of the game real quickly.
Mayteen's going to try another corner three, and he gets this one.
There you go.
Just like clockwork. And it's 19-3. Bengals applying that full court press, and the Rebels are having a lot of trouble breaking it. We saw the same exact thing with John Marshall as the big man shoots a three from up top, and it's too strong. Here's Mayteen, catch and shoot three. Oh, and it rattles out. Nothing Mayteen can even really do there. Just needs some more luck as that's blocked by Darman, taken by Stoltz. And a foul on the Rebels.
It's good to see a lot of alumni back here, you know. It's always nice to have them back.
I feel like all the alumni are at the football games weekly, man. I mean, they love those.
John Carroll also helps a lot because a lot of them are located in that area.
Yeah, that's right. Williamson's going to drive and shovel it up and in. Mayteen almost grabs a steal. It's out of bounds. Wow, questionable call. Looked like it was off the Rebels, but they're going to say it's going to be John Adams' ball.
The other thing is with Bryce, he struggled with defense recently. I mean, I'm talking last year, definitely struggled, and this year it has been really nice to see him try and jump passes and just play really good defense because it has helped them in games.
Rebels on the logo. Working on tight defense by Damone Darman. Nice through pass. Can't go.
Oh, my God.
Shorter's going to force the jump ball.
Number 5 just clotheslined his teammate in midair. I mean, he hit him hard.
And a good look down low for John Adams, and they still can't get it to go.
Looked like it. I mean, kind of had the ball, came down and then fell down. It's kind of a travel, but not going to call it.
The Rebels are 1-6. They won their first game, and they've lost the last 6. So that one's blocked off the glass. Williamson sliding on the ground, kind of a chaotic sequence of events as that one's thrown up, tipped in the air. Rebels come down with it, putting the ball on the floor, putting it back up. No, second chance, third chance. Nothing will go for John Adams. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter.
And like clockwork again, I mean, Bryce talking about it 2 seconds earlier, and then he just plays, I mean, forces 6 missed shots right there.
With that being said, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside Truman Memorial Fieldhouse, where the score is Benedictine 19, John Adams 3. Correction, it is Benedictine 21, John Adams 3. That was incorrect there. But a good first quarter from the Bengals. They've had a lot of momentum. They're capitalizing off of the turnovers, and they're looking pretty good so far.
Can't complain about a 21-3 lead after 1 quarter.
To start the quarter for the Bengals, it'll be Kamari Carter, Jonathan Spikes, Luke Carlton, Gio Ramos, and Noah Whistler. It's the starting 5 out there. Carter up top of the logo, driving through, throwing it over the top to Ramos. Not the pass that I would have expected him to make, but no, Whistler's going to get fouled and go to the line.
Gio Ramos has to have, he's got to have over a 7.5-foot wingspan. I mean, they just keep throwing balls just up in the air and hoping he grabs them.
Yeah, I mean, not the look that you would expect to just toss it over a couple defenders and just say, you know, I hope he's down there somewhere, but that's exactly what the Bengals are kind of resorting to right now, as the first one is too strong from Noah Whistler. Second one up, and it rolls in. So Whistler 2 times from the line tonight, and he's been 1 for 2 each time, hitting the second both times.
5 seconds. There you go. That's great defense.
Yep, 5-second violation on John Adams, and the Bengals are going to get the ball back here.
Had a little sound effects there from Shane down there.
Yeah, Shane's really improving the game day experience in, well, I was going to say in arena. We're not in arena, but in gymnasium. Really getting fancy with the sound effects. Hopefully that expands as we go. And if you haven't come out to see a game this season, we highly encourage it. As Spikes takes it down the left wing, tries to drive. Nice defense by John Adams. And now Kamari Carter will reset. He's going to give to Carlton. Carlton catch and shoot 3, and he knocks it down. Luke Carlton, who has just been incredible from beyond the arc all season, continues.
I mean, what a surprise player he's been. Whoa, I don't know about that foul. I mean, he swatted down, but didn't make any contact. Just got to be straight up, though.
As you were saying, Carlton on JV last year wasn't even their best shooter, and now he's on varsity and one of the best shooters on the team. I mean, what an offseason he had.
Yeah, talk about a kid who just rode the wave. Just got his minutes early in the year, and he kept showing out. And now, I mean, it's 2 straight games where he started, and I don't see him changing it.
Second free throw up, and it rattles in. It's 25-4. Here's Kamari Carter into Noah Whistler. Whistler, step back, jumper, short, rebound, John Adams. Here they go in the other way, quickly driving through the lane, putting it up, and it won't go. It seems almost as if when they get into the paint, they just don't know where the hoop is. There's an easy pass to Noah Whistler is good, and a nice assist from Jonathan Spikes.
It's a beautiful pass right there. I love the tempo of those last 2 possessions. Just getting right down the court. Good.
Really nice pressure by Carlton and Spikes. And they force John Marshall to take a timeout.
They were milliseconds there away from getting a 10-second violation.
I don't see the Bengals letting up here. Bengals set to inbound again. I don't see anybody stopping them right now. I think that they're probably going to play pretty strong, but at some point they have to take the foot off the gas pedal. But I wouldn't be concerned about them falling in this one, especially after the quick 27-4 start. Rebels up top, handing it off at the left wing. He's gonna fire a 3, and it goes for number 5. That makes it 27-7. There's Kamari Carter. Carter through to Spikes. Spikes to Carlton. 3 ball. That's too long. Rebound. Ramos powering his way to the hoop. No. Rebound. Diving on the floor. Carlton picks it up. Kicks it out to Whistler. Whistler. 3 ball. Short. Rebound. Carlton again to Spikes. Spikes right wing to Carlton. Corner 3. Back iron off. Rebound Ramos. Ramos through the paint. Putting it up. Can't get the roll in. Finally, the Rebels grab a rebound on defense.
That's a little unacceptable. I mean, you got 4, 5 50-50 balls that you do get, and you can't score off any of them.
Short jumper falls off for John Adams. Here goes Ramos quickly. Has it knocked free. He's on the floor. Wanted a foul, and you saw the motion there to the ref. A floater.
They got him.
Airballed, and now Ramos is wide open. And he almost dunked it, but just lets it float in. A little cherry picking there as he was slow to get up, but an easy bucket. Here's John Adams, blocked away by Ramos.
Great D there by Gio.
Now it's Carlton driving. Kicks it out to Carter, left wing. Carter from the short corner. Jumper, can't go. Rebound, Ramos. Ramos to Whistler. Whistler thought about a three, drives in, kicks it out to Carter. Carter to Spikes, corner, back out. Carter, wide open three from the wing. That's not gonna go. Rebound, Noah Whistler. And he's gonna put it up and in. Strong in the paint. And it's 31-7. John Marshall cannot get, or excuse me, John Adams cannot get a rebound right now. Right wing, kicking it over to the left wing. A catch and shoot three. That's going to be too long. Rebound, Kamari Carter. Carter the other way. Yep, he got fouled there by number 4 for John Adams. That'll be their second. And number 4's second.
Chio lost his shoe kind of under the hoop there. Spikes had to get a board just right over his head.
New 5 for the Bengals. It'll be Bryce Mateen, Tyree Williamson, Uchenna Njoku. First we've seen of him. Christian Shorter and Damone Darman.
I really liked how Uchenna's plays here. He's a smaller forward, but he plays big.
Williamson crosses the timeline. Taking air out of the basketball. Dribbling now with his left. Crosses up. Goes easy lane. And an easy finish for Tyree Williamson.
That was almost too easy there. I mean, he little crossover and he was gone to the hoop.
That one's going to be stolen away, diving on the floor. John Adams does come away with it. Now a 3-on-1, and still nothing that the Rebels can do to score down low. Darman with good defense on that play. Now the Rebels up top, working on Mateen, driving through, putting it up, deflected. Mateen comes away with it.
Beautiful defense by Mateen. Get a block and then he gets a little. Wow, and one. Good play.
So a lot going on there. Mateen almost threw it away. Somehow, again, when it's seemingly the Bengals are giving John Adams chances, they just throw it right back. Mateen's free and one free throw is good. 36-7. Substitutions for John Adams, entering his number 23 and number 12. Looking to inbound. Trying to work around Christian Shorter. They do get it in, and it's stolen by Njoku. Now it's Mateen, catch and shoot, deep three. Yes! Bryce Mateen hits, and it's 39-7.
The press is just working so well tonight.
They do get it down low, short corner, trying to bounce it down low, and that's not going to go. It did bounce out of bounds. It'll be Bengal basketball. Williamson fires Mateen. Mateen drives baseline. Lost the basketball. They are going to call out of bounds off of the Rebels. Williamson to inbound. Throws it over the top, and the defender completely unaware that the ball was coming. Shorter right wing, up top Williamson. Now it's left wing, Njoku. Corner three from Mateen. Yes, Bryce Mateen electric right now, and it's 42-7.
Carried over their momentum from last game as they just cannot miss from beyond the arc.
And another turnover from the Rebels. Williamson crosses the timeline into the forecourt. Now it's Mateen up top to Njoku right wing. Firing it back over the top. Mateen for three. That's not going to go. Rebound, Rebels. Here they go the other way. Driving through the lane. Williamson tried to take a charge, but a nice finish down low. And more points for John Adams. Mateen, left wing. Williamson up top. Gives to Njoku right wing. Njoku shovels to Williamson, and an easy lane. He got up there, couldn't finish, putting it back up, and a foul called. Darman's going to head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, talking about the lineups again, I think the biggest thing was he had Damone, Bryce, and Noah all together, and just got to split them up, and I think it's worked really well with Damone being with Bryce or Bryce being with Noah, because Noah is such a versatile player. He can shoot, he can dunk, and he's got really good court vision. So you got to pair him up. Just can't have them all together.
Jackson Stoltz checks back in. Damone Darman missed the first free throw. Second one on the way. And that one rattles off as well. Rebound, John Adams.
Shooting under 50% for the night from the free throw line. So just another.
Yep, like we said before, common issue with this Bengals basketball team. And also, apologies, we mentioned it before, but we'll mention it again for anybody that didn't hear. We do not have a roster for John Adams. Unfortunately, it was never sent to anybody, so we're doing our best here tonight. Jackson Stoltz left wing. Dribbles it out to the logo. 2:25 left to go. He kicks to the corner. Shorter three ball. Off back iron. A rebound, John Adams. Number 12 works around Christian Shorter, kicks to the corner. Not the best pass. They do corral it. Now in the paint, throwing it up, and it can't roll in. Rebound, tipped out, and it's going to be John Adams' ball. Well, I thought he said white ball, but I must have misheard. It'll be John Adams' basketball.
Yeah, I think Noah had it in his, CJ had it in his hand, popped it out, and then I think he touched it again trying to get it.
John Adams drives in, kicking out to the corner, three ball, back iron rattles out, rebound Shorter. Now it's Stoltz. Stoltz, quick pass, Darman. Darman with speed through the lane, lost the handle of it. But they do say it'll be Bengal basketball.
Almost running to the other side. He knew it was out on him. Ref didn't see it though.
Stoltz set to inbound, goes to Shorter, who's wide open, couldn't come down with it. Bengals do come away with it though. Williamson right wing, working on number 5, throws it to a wide open Stoltz who drove baseline, putting it up, getting fouled, and Jackson Stoltz will head to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, my thing, you're going to miss a ball once in a while, but you know the play's coming to you. You got to be ready for a pass coming, and it's going to be quick because there's 2 guys right next to you. You just got to be ready for those because, he probably had an easy bucket if he did catch that.
The Bengals are 2 points away from initiating the running clock, which we did see at the very end of the JV game as the first free throw won't go. No, Whistler checks back in for Benedictine, and number 14 checks in for John Adams. CJ Shorter checks out for Benedictine. Stoltz second free throw rattles out. No luck on the free throws for Jackson Stoltz.
Again, way under 50% now, but just
to the right wing. They're going to try and hand it off. A little trouble there. They do come away with it. Now working on Noah Whistler. Throwing it to the middle. Works around Njoku. Driving, nice.
push it
Drive,
up.
but not a good finish. And a little bit of a risky pass taken away by the Rebels. Intended for Damone Darman. Again, John Adams just cannot complete passes. Now in the corner, they're going to fire a 3 ball. That's not going to go. Rebound, Noah Whistler. Now it's Tyree Williamson. Williamson into the forecourt. Under a minute to go. Williamson driving all the way through the lane, putting it up, getting fouled. And Williamson will head to the line for free throws. Ramos and Spikes at the scores table, set to check in.
A little shocked that the refs didn't call travel on the Rebels. I mean, the kid he was at the left block and kind of got all the way over to the B on Mob at the top of the key.
Yeah.
And he definitely didn't dribble, so. But
Williamson hits the first. Ramos and Spikes check in. And Darman and Njoku checking out. Williamson's second free throw goes. And the Bengals now have a 35-point lead. Rebels working on Williamson. They do cross the timeline of the forecourt. On the left wing, now working towards the middle. Almost tipped away. Whistler and Williamson in there. Rebels still holding on, and now they throw it away. Stoltz, 30 seconds left. Throws it over the top. Williamson to Spikes. Easy layup.
A couple of these kids on this team, they have a good connection with each other. Just finding it with the rest of their teammates.
Tipped away, and it's Whistler.
Oh.
15 seconds left. Whistler goes to Stoltz. Stoltz to Ramos. Can't go. Rebound.
Pull it back and take a
pull
buzzer
it
shot
back,
here.
yeah. 5 seconds left. Ramos
4.
goes to Stoltz. Corner three from Stoltz. Back iron off. Spikes, if he had come down, they could have fired it right back up at the buzzer, but instead that's going to do it here for the first half of action. Your score, Benedictine 46 and John Adams 9. We're going to take a break, 10 minutes for halftime, and we'll be back for the second half of action here from Truman Memorial Fieldhouse. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network.
Pump up the bass line. Pump up the bass line. Wait. Pump up the. Pump up the bass line.
To leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh, like my life inside a car. Hit the button, drive real far, but that record only died. Oh, I'm dreaming of you. I dream of a new night. Fight in the dark till we see the sunlight. My love, it's you and I. Cross close and could light this fire.
All right, welcome back inside Truman Memorial Fieldhouse, where the score is Benedictine 46 and John Adams just 9. Pretty solid game from the Bengals here so far. They look very good in this game. Got to keep it going, and I don't think the issue at this point is whether or not they're going to win. I mean, they pretty much have that down, but just, put the guys out there that don't play that much, even though with this team that doesn't really exist too much, because the playing time is pretty even as far as Coach Salata and playing time goes. Just got to keep making plays, and we'll be just fine here tonight.
Yeah, and I think they got a rough stretch coming up. They got a lot of tough teams coming up. You got Elyria Catholic, Cleveland Central Catholic, Padua. So just getting good play. And now I said in the JV game, you're treating this like a practice now. You just got to learn, but it's practice with in-game experience. The game's going to be as fast. So just got to build, keep building.
Yes, get momentum going into those big games. We'll be back here at home on Tuesday against Elyria Catholic in a triple header beginning at 4:30. As that one's put up and no. Rebound, Kamari Carter. For those of you just joining us, we do not have a roster for John Adams, so we're trying our best. 3-ball, yes! Quick start to the half for Jonathan Spikes. It's 49-9.
And at this point, they're not even hitting layups. I mean, Gio jumped the first time, didn't even go up after, and the kid just still didn't make it. He wasn't getting like heavily guarded. He just didn't make it.
Rebels set to inbound from the far sideline. They do get it in. Working on Noah Whistler. Better ball movement to start the half. Better passing. So many turnovers from the Rebels in the first half. Working it around. Tight defense by Kamari Carter. Now they're going to drive, kick it out, put it up, and it's going to bounce off. Rebound Ramos. Oh, Ramos, quick ball handling. Nice drive. No, could not finish, and again, slow to get back.
Try to go coast to coast there.
Yeah. And a foul is called. It's going to be on the Bengals and Noah Whistler. Rebels set to inbound. Ball above his head. They do fire a three. That's going to go for number 5. And it's 49-12.
As much as you don't want to run up the score on someone, and it's not a rival either, you definitely don't want to lose momentum on defense and like just something like that because you don't want to run up a score. Just it's a trap. Like it's not an original trap game, but it's a trap game in itself. Like first half, second half.
What a finish down low by Luke Carlton. That makes it 51-12. Here come the Rebels on the right wing. Bouncing it. What in the world just happened down low there? They do come away with it. On the right wing, now up top. Again, just taking their time, not trying to rush anything. Now the big man up there on the right wing. Looking, guarded tightly by Ramos. Just really slowing the game down. They don't want to have as many turnovers as they did in the first half because that cost them greatly. And they're going to get Kamari Carter with a foul. That's going to be the Bengals' third. We are now playing with a running clock, so that'll make this second half a lot quicker. Max, obviously you're on the football team. We saw a lot of running clocks.
Yes, we did.
And that really sped up the second half of a lot of games.
Yeah, I live 30 minutes away from Benny. Drives about 20 minutes from any stadium, 20 to 30 minutes. So usually getting home a little past midnight, getting home around 10:30 at one game. It's so nice.
Yeah.
You got to wake up the next morning, so.
And it was good last Wednesday. We got home pretty early. Also live about 30 minutes from here, so.
Man, Gio just keeps running into things.
John Adams down low. They're going to get Noah Whistler with a foul. We're going to see some free throws here. And it's going to be number 4. I don't remember. There might have been 1 or 2 other times that the Rebels have shot free throws, but I can't think of one right now.
They've been the ones causing most of the fouls, so.
Yeah. A whole new 5 at the scores table for Benedictine. That free throw's good. And a tiny little student section there. Decked down there, Ohio State here. Obviously, Ohio State won last night over Texas by 2 touchdowns. They're advancing to the national championship. Max is a Michigan fan here, so he's not too pleased about that. And me personally, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I know all of you at home are not going to like that either. So obviously a big national championship game coming up on, I believe it's on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, the 20th.
Yeah. Second free throw's not going to go. Tipped away, and John Adams going to get the ball back. Small but mighty student section making noise there on the free throws. That 3's not going to go. Tipped up in the air. John Adams now getting the second chance opportunities. They're going to drive through and put it up, and the Rebels have looked like a whole new ball team to start this second half.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that his first possession, think he did like the same exact thing in like the start of the game, and then he just, I don't know what they've done after that.
Williamson drives, kicks it out to Shorter for three. That's too long. Rebound Darmond. Darmond to Stoltz. Stoltz puts it up. No.
Wow,
Rebound.
that one rolled off. Block, yeah. That's a good call by the refs. Stoltz never set his feet. Kind of just got in his way. And that's
Yeah, I
what a
mean,
blocking foul is.
Stoltz was not trying to draw a charge here at midcourt. I mean, he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And now Rebels are going to get 2 shots at the foul line. First time, I think, through both games that one team will be in the bonus.
First one up, and it rattles off. I think there was a bonus during the JV game, potentially. I thought there was.
No, because the fourth quarter was, I'm 90% sure it was a running clock, and
Yeah.
kind of just went right through it. But yeah, not a lot of fouls from the Bengals.
Second one up, that is going to be too short. Rebound Jackson Stoltz here. He goes quickly in transition. He has Williamson. He's going to go to him in the corner. Williamson dribbles around a man, drives baseline, puts it up. No, rebound Williamson again. Williamson kicks it out to Shorter. Shorter for a corner three. That rattles out. Rebound Jackson Stoltz shovels out to Williamson. He fires a three from the top. That's going to be too short. And a second chance opportunity for Christian Shorter using his height there down low.
Have not seen that from
Yeah,
him at all
At
this
all.
year.
A little reminiscent of Ramos down low.
Yeah, he's been more of a defender. Hasn't really done anything on offense for the Bengals. I mean, definitely has not gotten his shot going at all, but that was a very nice putback from Schroeder.
Rebels inbound. They do get it in over the top. Now on the logo, guarded tightly by Bryce Mayteen. That's going to be stolen by Darmond. Darmond with a lane, and he slams it home.
It's the first one this year, finally.
Yeah, Darmond had quite a few dunks, and you see the tiny student section reaction. And now Stoltz. Is Stoltz going to slam it home? Oh, yeah, no. Oh, and he missed the wide open layup. Yeah, we knew Stoltz didn't have that in his bag, unfortunately. Mayteen's going to fire a three. That's off. Rebound goes to John Adams. And a foul's going to be called on the Bengals.
As much as I love how long the student section is being, a lot of alumni here, they get very petty about the student section.
I have seen that, and especially during football season, they weren't happy. But, you know, they're bringing the energy for these guys, and on a night when not particularly the best game to watch, they're still showing out. Some free throws to end the quarter here. First one's going to miss.
5 straight misses from them.
Yeah.
6 straight. Wow.
So now the score at the end of the third quarter. Benedictine 55 and John Adams 15. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network.
Being a man of Benedictine is like being someone who improves in every aspect of their life.
There's a lot of things that you look for when you go to high school. It's just a whole nother experience of family.
A true representation of the world, and I'm really grateful to be a part of that.
Welcome back to Truman Fieldhouse. Your score, Benedictine 55 and John Adams 15. We looked at the stats there. They're now gone off the board, but the scoring has been very evenly distributed tonight throughout the Bengals, so that's nice to see. Everybody's getting in on the action and is making points happen.
It's good to see Bryce get into the group past couple of games. I think he had 20 the other day and did not check the scoreboard, but I'm guessing he's pretty close to that.
Now it's Jonathan Spikes. He thought about a three, gives it out to Carter, left wing. Carter down low, tried for Whistler, stolen by John Adams.
That wasn't a very smart passer by Carter. Unusual of him. He's usually the playmaker on this team, but
boy, a bad floater there by number 14. Bengals come away with it again. Spikes catches, tries to drive. He gets fouled by number 10. Clock will continue to just run out on this game. So at this point, just kind of waiting to get to the finish line here. The Bengals do have this one in the bag. Not putting up as much points as they did the other night against John Marshall, but the defense has been better tonight as Whistler struggling to finish down low. It is going to be taken away by John Adams. Here they go quickly. Tipped away by Njoku. They are going to put it up and put it in.
Big man can move. Played a bit of JV earlier today. Was good play. He didn't play at all in the first half. Then went to the second half and was a decent player for their team.
Spikes thought about a three, gives it back to Carter. Carter into the paint. Whistler kicks it out to Spikes. Yeah, Bengals student section wants him to shoot, but the Bengals clearly just passing the ball around to try and drain this clock. And Njoku's going to drive and float and score, and that makes it 57-17. Here go the Rebels.
Ooh. I call foul on Njoku there. Not sure for what though.
Free ball on the way, and it's good. And the Rebels have eclipsed the 20-point mark. Bengals lead is still 37 as Spikes catch and shoot three, gets the points right back.
Yeah, take those points off the board pretty much.
So a 40-point lead. Bengals, really the only goal is just to keep the running clock going here. Offensive foul against the Rebels.
Yeah, the Bengals record definitely doesn't show how good of a team they truly are.
Yeah.
I mean, Lake Catholic, unfortunate loss. I mean, that was one of the weirdest losses I think I've ever watched.
So many controversial calls down the stretch, too.
And then early in the season, just they definitely did not have a connection together. And you see it's starting to pave its way.
There's Carter, a catch and shoot three. That's too strong. Spikes is going to get it and back it out for another three. And Jonathan Spikes has really found the hot hand here.
Yeah, two players that have probably been, they've definitely been the most consistent. Spikes and Carlton. And the fact that they can hit the three ball and how well of defense they are playing. Wow, I don't know how he missed that one. But just how well those two have played is the reason why, I mean, this Bengal team is in most games.
Boy, that Lake Catholic loss, really unfortunate. And what a big momentum win that would have been. But just an unfortunate sequence of events down the stretch, and it led to the Bengals falling in overtime. Carter, right wing. Throws it to a wide open Ramos down low, who kicks it out to Whistler, but Ramos was fouled. So it'll be Bengals basketball. Clock will continue to run. Just over 4 minutes to go, and a new 5 checking in for Benedictine. It'll be Damone Darman, Bryce Mayteen, CJ Shorter, Tyree Williamson, and Jackson Stoltz.
Yeah, I mean, Gio's gotten hit underneath pretty hard tonight, so I'm gonna assume he's gonna let this group ride it out. I mean, it's gonna be 3 full minutes because the clock's just not gonna stop. So,
yeah, Mayteen's gonna back this out to the corner for 3. That's too strong. Rebound goes to John Adams. Nice defense by Williamson and a good screen there by big number 24. They're gonna fire a 3, but it's deflected down by Darman. Here goes Darman again with a chance, and he slams it home. 65-20. Damone Darman bringing the energy here.
Yeah, Damone, I was talking to him the other day. He just said he doesn't dunk anymore, just knee problems and stuff. We were like,
yeah!
No! Yeah, he goes, no, my knees are terrible now. I'm like, oh, maybe we'll see one time this year, and you got 2 tonight.
Almost a third right there. I'd like to see someone else, wouldn't it be fun to see Tyree Williamson get up there? I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Unexpected last year in a JV game, Uchenna Njoku got up there for a dunk, and that caught me off guard.
That was unreal. I mean, I didn't know he could get up there.
That's exactly what I said in the moment. A long 3 is no good. And tipped around. Darman's going to come down with it. Williamson driving, kicking it out to Shorter. Corner 3. Short. Rebound. John Adams. 2:25 to go in regulation. Clock will just run.
player hopefully will be back in time would be Joey Palms.
Yeah.
For a playoff run, we talked to him. He had a doctor's appointment. Not good news. Not the news he wanted to hear. No setbacks. Just a little more rest for it to fully heal because it was a gruesome injury.
Yeah, if anybody remembers, Week 10, senior night. Unfortunately, Joey Palms did get injured against St. Vincent St. Mary. Missed the rest of the football season. He really, led that offense in a huge way. And unfortunately, as here goes Tyree Williamson, what's he going to be able to do? Yeah, no, he's just going to take his layup. Just an unfortunate situation. The offense never really looked the same after Pomnian went out, and it was just unfortunate. And you wonder what the Bengals would have been able to do with him still there, especially because of his defensive presence on the other side of the ball, too. Yeah. But also a very good basketball player. I did talk to him the other day, similarly about the same thing. And he's hoping to return soon, but it's just, don't want to re-injure anything.
Yeah, because the crazy thing is, during football season, we were talking Week 12, and if we get past Week 13, get to 14, he's going to put on a cast, on a glove and play, and we're like, it doesn't matter if he could play offense or defense, but playing defense only would have been a big help because our secondary was injured already with Jones, obviously, had shoulder surgery immediately after the season was over, so having him he couldn't have gotten any true pick. He could have gotten a pick, but no and one there, wow.
Yeah, kind of shocking because, Week 14, Week 15, whatever you just said. That was a long time ago, and now he's still not back to basketball. You wonder if that would have been the best idea. Big lead for the Bengals. It's 49 points and 20 seconds left. That's just about going to do it tonight as a short jumper's not going to go. Rebound shorter. And Damone Darman, Bengals bench waving it off. Bengals are going to dribble this one out, and it's going to be another win. Their second straight tonight by a final score of 69-20. A big win for the Bengals on Alumni Night from Truman Fieldhouse.
Such a confidence booster. Got one more game at home, and if you can go 3 wins at home where you guys struggled all year, that is such a confidence booster going into the home stretch of your season.
I do think the Bengals they do have a winning record at home now. I think their losses, Lake Catholic and VSJ, and they beat all 3 of the John teams. They complete the John trifecta. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap things up. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back to Truman Memorial Fieldhouse, where tonight's final score, Benedictine 69, John Adams 20, as the alma mater wraps up a very excited Bengals squad. We thank you all for watching tonight's broadcast. A big win for the Bengals, and we'd like to thank our entire crew for their help. Our director and switcher, Mr. Brian Devers, our technical assistant, our audio, Will Lloyd, our scoreboard and graphics, Matthew Lloyd, our cameras, Dresden, Washington, John Serrano, Rocco Walton, and Ethan Flegel. Great job tonight, our photographer, Antoine Smith. And that's going to do it for tonight. Bengals back in action Tuesday night in a triple header beginning at 4:30 with freshmen, 5:45 JV, and 7 p.m. varsity against Elyria Catholic right here. So we will be we will be here live for you to tune in once again, and we encourage you to come out and support. But once again, the final tonight, Benedictine 69, John Adams 20. That's going to do it for our coverage. So for Max Lozier, I'm Patrick Lloyd. So long, everybody. Go Bengals.